This time we're going to go step by step to show how to make a frame in NetBeans that has a panel. This one's red. There's a green rectangle in it. And two buttons. One blue, one yellow. When you click the blue button, it changes the color of the rectangle in the panel. Same way with the yellow button. We'll do that step by step. You make a new package inside of your project. I'll call mine Demo 2. Then inside of Demo 2 we'll make a new J-frame. Call it test frame. Inside it, we will add a button. There it is. And another button. There it is. This one will be red. And this one will be yellow. All we're doing is changing the text and the variable names to make them appropriate. Now, it's always good to test things as you go. So let's go ahead and see if we can run this. And there it is. It's got two buttons. I can click on them. They don't do anything too exciting. In fact, nothing yet. So let's see if I double click on the button, I can add a little bit of code there. Let's try system out print line red button. And we'll do a similar kind of thing for the other one. Only it will be yellow button. How creative. Alright, let's run it. Oh, some problem. What was the problem? What was the problem? Oh, have an extra semicolon for some reason. Try again. There we go. Red button, yellow button. Excellent. Now, let's see if we can make a panel that's displayed. We have several steps to do this. In the package, I'll go New, JPanel Form. Call this one Test Panel. There you go. And we will set the size and the location of this thing later. But for now, I'll just shrink it down a little bit. We'll use this panel to draw on. Let's look at the code. It's got some basic stuff here. Eventually, we'll want a paint component method in this one. Let's add just a simple one here. I've got one that I can paste right in. And I paste it, and let's see, I'll hold the mouse down on the red button there, it says I need to add an import statement. Okay, so public void paint component graphics G, set the color to red, and draw a huge rectangle. It's 1000 by 1000, much larger than the panel, but that's okay. I'm making sure that all of the background is going to be red. Now I could run the program again, but I'm not going to see that panel because I haven't yet added it to the frame. So let's see if we can do that. Here's the frame. First, I need to declare this panel. So I'll do that right here. The name of it is test panel. And we'll call it my panel. I have a little concern here. I'm going to go ahead and make this private because we say that we should always make the data private unless there's a compelling reason not to. Then we need a couple of lines to create this test panel, set the location, and add it to the frame. Here's that code. New, we'll call the constructor for the test panel. Set location, yes, you can guess what that will do. And set size, yes indeed, that will set the size. Add should add it to the frame. Let's try to run now. And there you go. Got this nice panel. And notice how we drew 1000 by 1000, but really the size is only 150 by 150, so that's all you see. Just the 150 by 150. Okay. And the button, red, does something, and yellow does something. But right now it's just system out print lines. I want to make something happen inside the panel. So let's see, how do we do that? Inside the panel I need to add something to the paint component to draw a little rectangle. Let's see. I could try this. G.set color, the color, and then draw a little rectangle. But now, I need to have a data member called the color. So I'll create that up here. It will be private color, the color. And we should always initialize every data member. So let's initialize the color to be color dot, let's try magenta. Alright, so that way when the panel is created, it will initialize the components and initialize the color to be color.magenta. When the paint component method is called, it will draw a large red background and then set the color to magenta and draw a rectangle on it. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. You can see it. Magenta's kind of close to red. The buttons still don't seem to do anything. Let's make it so we have the yellow button doing something. That means we need a method over here that will actually set the color. So here's a method to do that. Should be pretty familiar. Public void set color. This dot the color equals the color. But this is new. Repaint. That will eventually call the paint component method, which will draw the red background, and then it will set the color to whatever the color is and draw it. So now we can call that method set color from the frame. Let's go over here, try to find, yes, there's our button code. Well, we'll try the yellow one. Let's see. We need the name of the panel. That's my panel. Dot, the name of the method. Let's see, what was that? Oh yeah, set color. And then there you go, color.yellow. Let's try that out. Run. And it starts off magenta. If I click the yellow button, there it is. Now the red button doesn't do anything. Okay, we'll try a similar thing for red. Yep. In fact, I'll just copy this line, paste it up here, and change yellow to red. And when we run it one more time, there's the yellow, there's the red. Oh, can't see that. Maybe you could change it to blue. That would be perhaps a better choice. So you could really see the rectangle if it were blue. Anyway, that's the story. We made a frame in it, put two buttons, and a panel. Made the button code so that it called a method setColor in the panel class, which set the color and did a repaint, making it look different. That's the whole story. Hope you had a good time.